Hi, everybody. I have the privilege today to chat with Steffini Bethea, owner of the Purple Corkscrew. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
So we're going to jump into some questions for Steffini, get to know a little bit more about her business. So Steffini, tell us about Purple Corkscrew. I know it's a wine shop, but if you could just give us a little history, how you guys came to be and where you're located and all that good stuff.
Okay, great. Well, thanks for having me. The Purple Corkscrew started in June 2012. And as a matter of fact, we're having our 10-year anniversary in a few weeks on Saturday, June 18th. So anyone that would love to come and check us out, that would be a great time. It's it's Saturday, June 18th. From 6 to 10, we're going to have great wine. We're going to have great food, live music, and it's just a good opportunity to come and meet us and see what it is that we do here at the Purple Corkscrew. But we started 10 years ago, and we were initially located in Emory Village, and we were in Emory Village for 3 years, and the area was very, very good to us. But what would happen in the summertime is when all the students went home and the faculty would leave, then the area kind of died down a little bit. So we decided that we needed a place with a consistent flow of traffic, and we found Avondale Estates, and we've been here for 7 years, and we love it. And the city of Avondale and the people of Avondale have been great to us for the past 7 years. So we really, really like it here.
That's awesome. And we love having you because I live nearby, and so it's kind of extra fun to get to talk to you. So why did you choose wine? How did you get to the wine, being the expert in wine? You know, what was your path to that?
Well, I used to be a pharmaceutical sales rep, and I was laid off from my pharmaceutical sales job, and I started drinking wine. And I decided, okay, if I'm going to drink if I'm going to drink wine like this, I need to figure out a way to make money doing it. So I got a job working at another wine shop, and I only lasted 4 months. They were, paying $9 an hour. My boss was 19 years old. So I thought, okay, if they can do it, I can do it better. So after 4 months, I just set out to find a good spot. I always wanted to be in a neighborhood location. I wanted to be what I am, just a local neighborhood wine shop. And so I looked for that type of location, a place that didn't have that. And initially that was Emory. And then when I left Emory, I found Avondale. There was a void. There was no wine shop here. And I moved here, and it worked out perfectly because I already had a following. I had already established a name for myself. So I got a lot of the customers still came to me and continue to from Emory. And then I also got the benefit of the Avondale community, as well as with the street, Avondale Road being a major thoroughfare. I also got the benefit of people coming down the street, going to and fro on their way home that stopped by.
Yeah, that is location, right?
Right.
So what would you say sets the Purple Corkscrew apart from some other wine shops around Metro Atlanta?
I think one of the things that sets the Purple Corkscrew wine shop apart is that one, I have an amazing team of women here, and all of us are certified, have certain certifications in wine. We curate our wine. So together with my staff, we taste about 75 wines a week, different wines a week, and we determine from there which wines go on our shelf. So we've tasted every bottle or every wine in the shop, and our staff is very knowledgeable, and we make sure that we have wines that we shop. When we buy our wines, we buy them for our customers. So we're not just buying what we like. We're not just buying we're buying actually what we know that our customers want. So all of our wines are curated specifically for our customers. And everyone that works here is extremely knowledgeable about wine.
Yeah, I mean, as a customer, it's really enjoyable. Actually, it's an actual experience to come in, have a conversation, and have you all lead the customer on what you think might be a nice fit for what their tastes are. And that's special because you go to a package store, you're mostly not going to get that.
Well, right. I mean, when a customer walks in, the first thing we want to know, I mean, when they're looking for a bottle of wine, we want to know, okay, well, one, what's your budget for this particular bottle? And then two, okay, what are you going to do with this wine? Is it a gift? Are you just going to have it with pizza tonight? Is it a special occasion? So we hand sell every customer. So when you walk in, you're not just looking around and trying to pick something. We're here to help you, and we help every customer, pick the wine that they want for that particular purchase based on what they're going to do with this bottle. So that's important to us, that whatever you purchase matches up with what it is that you, whatever intention you have with that, for that bottle.
Yeah, and it's just, again, great experience for anybody who walks in the door, and you all are very welcoming, by the way, as well, which is so nice.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, and I mean, so you're local business, privately owned. I like to ask people who have their own business, like, what do you what strikes you generally as a challenge in being a local business person, and then what's the benefit of that?
I think, as probably for most business owners, the challenge is, although there are advantages to being an independent, small local wine shop, but you also have, it's good because we do what we want to do. And what we do is, everything that we do is for our customers. So that is a benefit, I would say. But on the flip side, you have the challenge of not being a big box wine shop that has the capital to just have, every wine under the sun. It can sit on the shelf for 2 years. It doesn't matter, because they're just that big shop, and eventually somebody will buy that wine. So I think the biggest challenge is just balancing out what we want to expose our customers to with what it is we're going to put on the shelf, and how long is it going to take to move. So we don't just want inventory sitting there. We have to move inventory. But at the same time, we have to have a big inventory to give people, our customers, options.
Yeah, that's an interesting balance to strike, right?
Yeah.
So for your customers, what do they tell you? Like, when you've heard feedback over the years, like, what do you think people just love about coming to Purple Corkscrew? Like, Purple Corkscrew. What is their feedback to you?
I think the main thing is that it's a welcoming environment, as you said. When people come in here, because at the Purple Corkscrew, you can come in and you can enjoy a flight of wine, or you can also take a bottle of wine, or you could take a bottle of wine to go home. And so we've created a really welcoming environment with, comfortable chairs and sofas. And I like people to feel like they're sitting with me in my living room when they come in here. And so that's what people, often tell us they feel like. They're like, wow, this is really homey. So again, you have the opportunity to sit and sip and enjoy a flight of wine, or grab a bottle retail to go home. And I think that people really enjoy that option. And when they do sit down, they can feel comfortable, because we're not pretentious. We want you to enjoy the wine. We want you to, and at the same time, we want to expose you to wines that you may not have otherwise tried, which is why we sell wine by the flight, which our customers get, instead of a glass of wine, they have an opportunity to get 3 2-ounce pours of different wines. And we intentionally put different wines on our menu, and we rotate it every week. So you never know you want a Falangina until you'd have an opportunity to try it. So that's how we determine what we're going to put on our shelf, is based on what we want to expose and introduce our customers to.
Yeah, so I know you may have already covered this, but I'm just wondering, in addition to that, like, is there anything that you think people wouldn't know just driving by about, what you have to offer inside that that they should know about, here as one opportunity to tell people?
Well, I think that our building is so unassuming. Every time people come in for the first time, they're like, wow, a lot of times people say, I pass by here every day. I didn't know that you had all of this. So I think that I'd love for people to know what a beautiful space that we have. And I would like for people to know the diversity of the wines that we have. So we have something to fit every budget, but at the same time, we sell small vineyard boutique wines. So we're not going to have the grocery store brand wines or the typical wines that you're going to see at your Kroger or your Publix or even the farmer's market for that matter. So I think for the people that are looking for something different, that are looking for knowledgeable staff, and looking for something for every budget, we have it. And then for the person that's coming to sit down and enjoy a flight of wine, I think that people should know we have a very welcoming, warm space, and that we have a great and extensive tasting menu that will allow you to try different things.
Well, if I could, I'd like to add a couple more things that I've experienced there. One was right before COVID, I had a group of friends, and you guys gave us up one of your rooms, and we were able to have like a charcuterie board and
Yeah.
wine. That was awesome. That's one thing. And another thing is you guys have done some gift baskets for me, for my clients. So, that's a lot of offerings.
Try to. I had a lady call. This has happened more than once, where we have people call from out of state and they want to, wine for their, friends, acquaintances, or loved ones. And they're like, oh my gosh, I live in New York. My friend lives in Decatur. Can you get this bottle of wine delivered to them? And we do that. We make that, happen. So the thing that, apart from the wine, the thing that we pride ourselves the most on is customer service. We offer impeccable customer service. Like that's what we're here for: customer service and good wine.
Yeah, right on. Well, thank you so much, Steffini Bethea, owner of Purple Corkscrew. Wishing you so much success going forward. Tell people where to go to look for you, internet, whatever, and we'll have more of that when we post this interview as well.
Okay. Well, you can find us online at thepurplecorkscrew.com. Our physical location is 32 North Avondale Road, Suite A. And again, we're celebrating our big 10-year anniversary on June 18th. And we'd love for anyone, any and everyone to join us. So if they go to our website, we'll be putting up links and more information regarding our big 10-year anniversary soon, in the next day or so.
Yay, and thank you. And congratulations on that too. And thanks for coming and doing this interview with us.
Thank you for having me.